Good morning. Thursday morning. Well, you know me, I never know what day of the week it is, but I'm pretty convinced it's Thursday. This will be the last one next week, the last one this week, and I'll drop in and do some more next week as well. So today, short and sweet about feedback. Feedback is so important to the development of the learner driver, even to the development of yourself as well. Developing self-evaluation techniques is essential to making a driver safe, because once they've passed their driving test, they're on their own. And if you, as the driving instructor, haven't helped them learn self-evaluation techniques, how the hell are they going to learn from their errors when they pass? So this is about keeping people safe. So a great self-evaluation tool, just one of them, many, but a great one is scaling. Now, the thing is about scaling is many people don't use scaling very well. They go on a scale of 0 to 10 and then go, where are you? And they go 7, and they go, well, what would it take you to give you an 8? It's not really drawing enough information out. At Try Coaching Partnership, we actually own a model of scaling. It is ours. So if there's anybody out there using SEDS, scaling, as a, sorry, I've just lost me way there just a bit. Is anyone out there using SEDS? It's our model. And if you wanted to know more about SEDS, then you're going to have to find yourself a Try Coaching trainer, really, because nobody else should be using it. But it is a fantastic model of self-evaluation. It elicits feedback from the client. And of course, at times you will have to give feedback as well. And I suppose a tip for when you do have to give feedback, there is a methodology we use as well, but I'm going to give you just the number one principle, is be honest. Now, the trouble with being honest is people are honest in a fault-focused way and end up beating the client up with their feedback, just talking about faults. Can you be honest in a positive way? Change your language. Areas of improvement. I think areas of development. Not you got this wrong, or that was a fault. You'd fail your test for this, or that sort of language. And I know probably you won't do that, but anyway, feedback. Work on your feedback. Work on drawing it out. What went well? What didn't go so well? How would you improve? It's drawing it out from the client and then delivering feedback about to the client about what you saw, and then you can be honest, positive, and make sure it's about the client's performance, not just about faults. Anyway, that's me. I could ramble on for another hour or 2 or 3 or maybe days about feedback, because sometimes feedback is king. It's there to help people learn. That's the thing to remember, and feedback must come from that. Anyway, look, I'll ramble on, and I'm good at rambling, so you can always watch the roaming rambler with the chatter that matters, but that's another story. Anyway, look, have a good day, everyone, and I'll catch up with you next week. Cheers. Bye-bye.